Good morning, family. Watchwoman 65, Lisa Boyce here with another teaching. Now, before I start this, I'm going to tell you something. I am not here to get you saved. I'm not here to tell you who to watch and who to listen to. I'm here to present you with the truth and expose what's there. I pray for you guys daily. I pray for the grace and teachers and preachers daily, but it is not our job to get you saved. It is our job to give you the truth and hopes and prayers that you do turn your life to Jesus. That's what we do. That's what I do. I can't tell you who to listen to. I can't tell you who not to listen to. Now, when it comes down to exposing people, the people that I expose are dark, period. I mean, they don't preach grace. They don't care. They preach a works-based salvation, and they want money, period. That's what they want. Steve Furtick is an extremely dangerous person. And it took me, he is so smart. He's slick. And it took me a while to realize that, looking up information on him. This is not going to be a long video. I'm going to put a description of a video that I want you to see about him and his church and how he got started and how they live in now a 16,000 square foot mansion. He started out with a few members and ended up now, as of 2018, I'm sure he's got more, but as of 2018, he's got 26,000 members in his church. So you know, he's far from anything. So what I found here is even reprobate Oprah Winfrey approves of him. Now that should tell you something right there, and I'm going to do something on her later this week. She supports him. Joyce Meyer, T.D. Jakes, Todd Bentley. They all support this man. All support him. He's young. He's about, I think he's about in his late 30s, early 40s. He's young. He appeals to the younger crowd. So that's right there. Not sound doctrine, like I said before. It's hard to believe oftentimes Stephen doesn't even show up in person to preach at times. He is instead aired over a large Jumbotron screen. Creflo Dollar does that too. To his audience. Millions of people around the world are now fans of Stephen Furtick, not of Jesus. A sinister minister of Satan is what he is. Remember, even Satan himself appears as an angel of light. This is why you have to use discernment, especially in these last days. 2 Corinthians 11, 13, 15. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. Stephen Furtick and the Elevation Church, their end is coming, and it shall be according to their works. Because their sins have not been washed away by the blood of Jesus. I don't even think he mentions the blood. None of these people do. And if they do, it's false. Like Joyce Meyer said that Jesus went down to the depths of hell and was tortured. Seriously? The Elevation Church, or no, I'm not going to call this a church. It's a cult. Doesn't even play modern music. They play Justin Timberlake They allow your animals to come to church with you. Seriously? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, they allow your animals to come to church with you so you can have your dogs there, you can have your birds there. Cats, no. Cats won't put up with that. Even my cats won't put up with that. First Peter 1:15 through 16. But as we which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. Because it is written, be ye holy as I am holy. Here is Pastor Furtick's. He plays rock music in his congregation. I'm going to let you see this clip. Because the clip also talks about where the money is. They did an investigative report on this man. Guys, stop it. Those are my cats. They drive me crazy at times. They did an investigative report on him. And this was, I think, a couple of years ago. Because of the money. And I'm going to show it to you. The New Testament church is supposed to be a holy meeting place for born-again believers, not a worldly place for worldly people to come hear how wonderful they are in their sins. And that's what he does. He's like Joel Osteen when it comes to that. Oh, and his idol is T.D. Jakes. Again, heretics, false doctrines, false teachers, false preachers to the core. Jeremiah 7:9-11. Will ye still murder? Will ye still murder? Commit adultery, swear falsely, and burn incense to Baal? And walk after other gods whom ye know not? And come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations? Is this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Lord. This man is a heretic to his heart. Stop. It's no coincidence that the Elevation Church chose, listen to this, an occult pyramid for his church's symbol. Now, I don't know whether they still have that or not. That's what they got. They have, this church, good Lord, I don't know why anybody would want to go here. I don't even know why anybody would want to listen to this man. There is no biblical or moral standards in today's apostate churches such as Hillsong, Elevation, Lakewood. These are all, and I'm going to put it in layman's terms, hellholes of apostasy. That's what they are. This man is so, like I told you before, anybody, you can mix one drop of cyanide with a whole glass of water. It will still kill you. This man is mixing the truth, just like the serpent did with Eve in the garden. That's what he is. This is exactly what he is. Anybody who rubs shoulders and his idol is T.D. Jakes, that should make you think a little bit. Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong. Oh, and by the way, he also hangs out with Todd White, Rod Parr, all of these false word of faith people and New Apostolic Reformation people. This is what he represents. And people, 26,000 plus, still follow this man and go to his church. I'm just saying. Furtick preaches in a black leather jacket, looking like a street punk. And I'm not here to knock his clothing. Whatever. Furtick paid and his wife, listen to this, Furtick and his wife paid $1.6 million to have their new home built in North Carolina. This is the investigative report that I'm going to link up in the video, in the description box for you to look at. It's filthy lucre. That's all it is. The love of money. But the ungodly members of the church don't care because they idolize him. It's nothing about Jesus. They idolize this man. He can do no wrong. He's a con artist, just like the rest of them. He's a glorified, unholy con artist. Well, there is really no holy con artist, but nevertheless, that's what he is. He and the rest of them. But anyway, I'm going to let you see this link. I want you to look at this investigative report about this man. I'm going to be on later with Renee Rowland. I don't know what time yet. I guess she will announce the time and everything, but I will be on later with her. In the meantime, I'll be back later. Thank you.